Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. First of all, I must apologize for not putting a video out last week. I got a little busy and the weather was really not good on my days off, but this week I got out to a few sites, found a few interesting things that I'd like to share with you. So let's get straight to metal detecting. Well, even before I get to metal detecting, I wanted to show you guys something that I found this week. Take a look. Every time I go to the store, I always check the Coinstar machine because you just never know what's going to be sitting in the coin return. There were a couple dimes in there and a penny. And take a look. I already got some silver this week, a 1964. I think it's a Denver Mint if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's a little D down there. So, not bad. We already got some silver without even having to dig in the ground. We'll put that away. I've got a little silver stack at home, and it's a good start to the week. But let's get to metal detecting. Welcome back, everybody. I've been out here for about an hour now, and I found a little bit of trash and a little bit of change, but I just popped this out of the ground at about 4 or 5 inches down. I'm actually out at a site where there was an 1860s or 70s house site years and years ago that's been bulldozed, and I just popped this out of the ground. And I think it's a ball button, which is kind of cool. This actually would have come off of a piece of clothing, just like a regular button. I believe that's what it is. It's still got the shank there on it. So it's not a bad find. I would say that's probably from the 1800s if I had to take a guess. So very cool. Was not expecting to find that out here. We'll put it away and keep on detecting. Well, everybody, pretty early into my hunting this week, I think I already have a piece of silver. Sorry about the dog in the background, but I just got myself a 6970 signal and popped a little bit of soil here, and I believe I have a little silver charm. So let's take a look together. It was probably like an inch and a half down, and I think it's a little mitt, like a catcher's mitt for baseball or something like that. I think. Definitely looks like it's silver. Oh, it's got a little stone there. Let me zoom in just a little bit. I think I see a marking. Again, I apologize for the dog in the background, but sometimes it can't be helped. Yeah, that looks like it's marked 925, so that's pretty cool. Got us some silver already this week, and it's kind of an odd one too. A little like catcher's mitt charm with a stone in the middle of it. That is pretty cool. We will take that. Guys, I just got myself a silver $half signal out here at this old house site, and I thought maybe that's what I was going to pop out of the ground. It was an 8889 signal, and as you can see, it's not a silver $half. It looks to be a challenge coin, like a military challenge coin, I believe. What does it say? It's got the state of Texas on there, and it's got a snake on this side. What do we have? 323rd Training Squadron Viper Association. Strike first, fast, hard, airman first, excellence always. Huh, that's pretty cool. I think I've only ever found one challenge coin before, but that's a neat one. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's obviously been on here for a little while. It was probably 2 inches down, so maybe it got kind of covered up from the soil coming down the hillside here, but still a really neat find. We will take that. Just got a 7980 signal and popped this out of the plug. Got myself a token. It's pretty modern. I don't think it's very old at all. But I got an eagle on that side, no cash value. And then over here you got a star with a horseshoe, so it's maybe a good luck token. Otherwise, it's a cool find. I'll take that over a rotten penny any day. Guys, I need your help on this one. I just found something that I have found before. It's an old piece of brass from probably the 1800s, but I do not know what it is. So if somebody out there could tell me, I would love to know. And I'm not the only one that has found these before. It was probably 6 or 7 inches down. It's this weird looking piece of brass. It's off of something. I used to think that it was like a piece of a spur, but I really don't know. It's kind of got an ornate in there too. Other people have found these, but I just do not know what that is off of. It's brass, I believe, or copper, and I'm clueless. I don't know what that's from. Not entirely sure. I'm usually pretty good about identifying stuff, but not that. I do not know. So if you guys could comment down below, I'd love for you to solve this mystery. But for now, we're going to get back to it. Right now, I'm going over some tire chips out on the playground, and I just got myself a 6869 signal and got a pendant sitting here that's kind of different. Take a look at this. Raccoon Procyon loader. I don't know. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but I assume that is the scientific name of a raccoon. And then there's a paw print on the other side. So kind of an interesting little pendant, something that I've never found before. And I'll happily take it. I like finding stuff that's just a little different from the rest of the stuff that I normally pull out of the ground, including garbage. So I'll put that in the bag too. Once again, I'm out here detecting in the dark, and I just got myself a 79 signal, which is usually like a key or a token. And that's exactly what I have here. I've got myself a token at about 3 inches down. It is a pocket change token, which is kind of cool. It was an arcade here locally, and I think it was a franchise. I think they had more than just one location, but I can actually remember the pocket change arcade that existed here back in the 90s, like the 80s and the 90s. So pretty cool. You can see there's like a pocket there with some coins in it, and like I said, on this side there's the pocket change information. So cool old gaming token from a kind of bygone era. Well, when you're out here detecting and you get a big, loud, ugly signal, you usually expect it to be a big aluminum can, but that is not the case here. I got some sort of metal, a square metal, which is kind of interesting. It's pot metal, but I believe it says disc golf on it, so that's different. I've never found a disc golf metal before. I found baseball and football and a couple of other sports, but never disc golf. So kind of a strange find. Never seen that before. We'll put that away too. Just had myself another really loud 8283 signal, and I popped my plug here. And can you guys see that? I know what that's going to be. That is going to be another drug pipe. Yep. Oh my gosh. As you can see, it was made to look like a cigarette, but it's aluminum, and it's something that I will dispose of. That's another reason why I like metal detecting. I get rid of some of this nasty stuff that's sitting out here where the kids play. So let's get back at it. Whoa, check it out. I got another token here. Take a look at that. It's a rare and elusive Chuck E. Cheese token. 2009, I think it says. That's all right. Where a kid can be a kid. Not worth anything, but still like popping these out of the ground. It's better than a zinc penny, so we'll put that away too. I guess this says something about the area that I'm detecting at, because there's drug pipe number 2 for the hunt. Oh my gosh, what the heck? There must be some illicit activity out here, or at one time there was, so we'll put that away too and throw it away. Sometimes you just have to laugh when you find something like this. I got another 79 signal just below the grass. It was not very deep. In fact, I just kind of poked it out. Take a look at this. Talk about a strange find. It is Sailor Moon. I'm not an anime person, to be honest with you, but I do know that anime. Yeah, that's Sailor Moon. It's a little like key fob or something like that. Kind of interesting. Never ever found anything like that before, but I will take it. I like finding kind of different stuff, so that's kind of cool. All right, you guys, I'm back at the house now, so let's take a look at all my finds for this week. And there's the board for this week, you guys. We're going to come over here first, though, and just take a look at the trash because I found quite a bit of it. A lot of it is just stuff that I pulled off of the ground, just sitting out there in the grass. There is stuff in here that I dug up out of the ground. But if you're going to go out and metal detect, please take your trash with you. It really does protect the hobby. So I removed pretty much a whole shoebox of trash this week, which is always good. We'll close that up so nothing blows away. And come around the board here just a little bit. I did manage to get that Grand Valley Disc Golf Club metal there, which is kind of interesting. It's made out of pot metal, it looks like. I believe this club is out of Colorado, of all places. Kind of a strange find. What else do we have here? We got a carabiner, aluminum carabiner. Got 2 drug pipes that I'll dispose of. I only found about $11 and change this week, and I'm going to cash that in. And here's the coin I decided to buy with the change that I dug up. I got myself a 1945 Walking Liberty half dollar, which is kind of cool. I do like these old silver halves, so that's going to go in my box this week of all my silver, constitutional silver that I'm buying for the year with my clad change. And right next to it is my my silver dime that I found in the Coinstar. So always check the Coinstar when you're at the store because there is silver out there sometimes. Got a little bit of lead this week, which is kind of cool. I'll throw that in my scrap bucket. I do have a lead scrap barrel, so that's another thing you can recycle. Half of a strawberry medallion and a little butterfly medallion, and I get that raccoon paw print, which is kind of cool. Never found anything like that before. Still don't know what this is. I put it right next to this other thing that I found, old thing. Like I mentioned, if somebody could please tell me what the heck these are, I'd love to know. It almost looks like it's a pedal off of something or part of a spur. I don't really know. Somebody please tell me. Love to know. Got a few pieces of brass and things like that. A little button sitting in the grass. What else? Got this other piece of copper or brass that I had to bend back into shape. Have no idea what that is. There's a Ski White Mountains of New Hampshire pin that I pulled out of the ground that I didn't show you guys. I was going to show you guys this. I thought I had I'd found a ball button, but it's actually not. It's a Champions baseball medallion of some sort. Kind of strange. Like I said, I thought it was like an 1800s ball button, but I got it home and cleaned it up a little bit, and it's not that at all. It's a baseball medal or something like that, or pendant, I should say. So kind of strange. Don't know how old that is. Got that Sailor Moon medallion there too, which is kind of funny. Never found anything like that before. I got this Chuck E. Cheese token, 2009. I got a pocket change token right there, which is always cool, probably from the 80s or the 90s. And then I also got another token, which is neat, kind of a good luck token. So I did okay with the tokens this week. I found one piece of silver too. Zoom in just a little bit. I got this little catcher's mitt that's marked silver up there on the top. So at least got one piece of silver. And I found a little bit of change that I will cash in and have already bought my other piece of silver with. All in all, it was not a bad week. I managed to get out and enjoy the nicer weather and have a good time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the channel Mo Digging. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye now.